We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him down here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
From 29, here's 2nd and 1. Again, here's Hall. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. You're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. And what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. Well, give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but To some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and
They'll send their tight end left. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. They'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
He'll go again with Hall. Yeah! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Smith again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Third down, they need 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down, Chargers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 46, here's second and 8. Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Ingram. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one dimension. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Ooh! Down the sideline, past the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Oh, as costly as they come. Holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll step up and run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd down and 20.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He takes off. They'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. The spot at where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Benjamin Morrison.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Going up top. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 43 yards.
Now Ingram. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Quick hitting slant there.
Lesnar's pass.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
6. And it's third down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown Chargers.
Score that extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Chargers take a 10-3 lead.
Bucaneers 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. Here's second and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Jordan Addison. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll look to throw yet again. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. They motion the slot man left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Send a man in motion right. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And for the moment, that's a first down. But we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17.
On the give, it's Smith. And this will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Handoff here. Up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
42-yard line.
The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a 4th down.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bucs offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now toss left side for Smith. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Got a man! It's a Buca, complete! Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
now give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down, Charger.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw again. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. What a move! He's in! Touchdown, L.A. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10. At the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Throwing now from the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And this will be a Bucs first down as he takes it to the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off he goes. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And the Chargers 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Start on the ground. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side here, caught by Addison. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
On the play. Complete to Jordan Addison.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays. John McFl disagrees on the sideline, and he's throwing the right challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 2. To the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Big, big play. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. But the fullback trying to power it home. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. They'll run here. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. On 4th down, out comes the punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll run. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Bucaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To number 89. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Hall goes in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No time left. This game